What if I told you a computer can now look at 14,000 galaxies and tell you exactly what type each one is in just 3 seconds, while an astronomer would need months to do the same job? Right now, there's a revolution happening in space that's changing everything we know about how we explore the universe. AI isn't just helping astronomers anymore. It's completely replacing them for one of their most important jobs. And the numbers are mind-blowing. We're talking about machines that can classify millions of galaxies faster than any human ever could. But here's the crazy part. This technology is so new that most people have no idea it even exists. Picture this. You're an astronomer, and you just got images of 100,000 galaxies from a space telescope. Your job? Figure out what type each galaxy is. Spiral like our Milky Way? Elliptical like a football? Or maybe something weird and irregular? Sounds simple, right? Wrong. Each galaxy image needs to be carefully examined. You're looking at the shape, the brightness, how the stars are spread out, and dozens of other tiny details that matter. A trained astronomer might be able to classify one galaxy every few minutes if they're really focused. That means 100,000 galaxies would take, let me do the math for you, over 400 days of non-stop work. And that's just for 100,000 galaxies. Modern space surveys are finding millions and millions of them. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey has photographed over 300 million galaxies. The upcoming Vera Rubin Observatory will find billions more. At the old pace, we'd need thousands of astronomers working for decades just to sort through what we already have. But then everything changed when computer scientists realized something incredible. The same AI technology that recognizes faces in your photos could be trained to recognize galaxy types in space images. The results were shocking. Using a standard graphics card, scientists can now classify 14,000 galaxies in less than 3 seconds. Let that sink in. What would take an astronomer months to do, a computer does in the time it takes you to blink. Using a single NVIDIA V100 tensor-core GPU for inference, research teams can classify 10,000 galaxies in under 30 seconds. And one AI system was able to categorize 300,000 galaxies in about 15 minutes. The speed difference isn't just impressive, it's game-changing. Even at an unheard-of rate of 1 classification per second, it would have taken an individual 2 working weeks to accomplish the task that AI does in minutes. So how does this actually work? It's not magic, it's something called deep learning. Scientists feed these AI systems millions of galaxy images that humans have already classified. The computer studies every pixel, every pattern, every subtle difference between a spiral galaxy and an elliptical one. It's like teaching a child to recognize different dog breeds, except the child has a perfect memory and can process thousands of examples per second. The AI creates what scientists call a neural network. Basically a digital brain that gets really good at spotting patterns. After training on enough examples, it starts seeing things that even trained astronomers might miss. The algorithms are so effective that they can classify galaxies with an accuracy of 98%. That's better than most humans can do, and thousands of times faster. But here's where it gets really wild. The AI doesn't just sort galaxies into simple categories. It can detect incredibly subtle features that tell us about a galaxy's history, its age, whether it's colliding with another galaxy, or if it has a supermassive black hole at its center. Let's talk about what this means in real terms. One new AI model has already classified more than 27 million objects, including stars, galaxies, and quasars. 27 million! That's more cosmic objects than humans classified in the entire 20th century. The algorithm will enable astronomers to classify in excess of 100 million galaxies at various distances from Earth and in different environments, such as clusters and groups. And we're not talking about low-quality classifications either. The time taken by the algorithm to classify large volume of dataset is less than 10 minutes for datasets that would take humans months to complete. This isn't just about making astronomers' lives easier. When you can classify millions of galaxies quickly, you can start asking bigger questions about the universe. How did galaxies form in the early universe? Why do some galaxies have spiral arms while others don't? How is dark matter shaping the cosmic web that connects all galaxies? Before AI, these questions were too big to answer because we simply couldn't process enough data. Now, we can study the entire observable universe in ways that were impossible just a few years ago. A global team of astronomers and machine learning researchers announced the release of the multimodal universe, a groundbreaking 100 terabyte dataset designed specifically to train even better AI systems. Think about that. 100 terabytes. That's like having 20 million high-resolution photos of space, all organized and ready for AI to learn from. We're living through a moment in history where machines are becoming better than humans at understanding our universe. And this is just the beginning. Future, AI systems won't just classify what galaxies look like, they'll predict how they'll evolve over billions of years. They'll spot rare cosmic events that humans would never notice. They'll help us find signs of life on distant planets. With thousands of potential sources from large surveys, it would take humans far too much time, which could be better spent on other tasks. Astronomers are now free to focus on the big questions instead of spending their time doing classification work that computers can do better and faster. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. While you're seeing maybe a few thousand stars with your naked eye, AI systems are busy cataloging billions of galaxies that are so far away their light has been traveling toward us since before Earth even existed, and they're doing it faster than we ever thought possible. We've just witnessed how AI has revolutionized one of astronomy's most fundamental tasks, from taking months to classify thousands of galaxies to doing millions in minutes. This technology isn't just changing how we study space. It's changing what's possible to discover about our universe. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next big story in AI.